tested for HIV. Guess what? It was positive. How affected my immigration to Canada. Hi guys, and welcome to Annie Scoops. This is the channel where I bring you immigration videos, news updates. I scoop all of it and bring them to you guys. Today I'm gonna tell you a personal story, my personal immigration story, and this is basically medical exam related, because like it's a long story, so I'm gonna narrow down to my medical exam because I had a little bit of not drama, but I had a little bit of a delay in my application based on my medical history. Okay, so you guys, please, it will only take you a second to let me know in the comment section where you're watching me from. Please, I would really appreciate. I want to start making videos that are tailor-made to actually suit the needs of my audience. So you guys, please let me know where you're watching me from. I am making this video from Alberta, Canada, specifically Calgary. So if you're watching me from Calgary, please let me know in the comment section. Maybe we can hang out sometime and, share notes. Or if you're watching me from anywhere in Canada, or if you're watching me from anywhere in Africa, in Asia, in America, in South America, in Europe, wherever you're watching me from, I would really love to know where you're watching me from. I would really appreciate that. Can you do me that favor, please? Thank you. Anyways, you guys, so this is a personal testimony or a personal story, and I'm going to go back to 2012, I believe, 2011, 2012, there, where I was in college, and I was coughing a little bit. I wasn't even coughing that much, but the problem is, like, I was coughing. It was prolonged coughing. It was a dry cough, so I didn't suspect that it could be something serious. By then, also, there were a lot of adverts, posters on walls, on public buses, just on the streets, like a lot of information about a TB. So if you have no idea, I'm originally from Kenya, and by this, there was a lot of, like, I think it was a fight against TB, and it was just like to create awareness and to encourage people to go for tests and to get sick treatments. So it was written TB in Atiba. That means TB has cure. And like all these posters, it was everywhere, on news, on radios. You could hear it everywhere. So I used to hear this a lot. Anyways, coming back to my story, in 2012, I was coughing, and I thought it was just a general, like, seasonal cough, because sometimes, you have seasonal cough that comes and then goes away, or you take some medication and then it goes away. So mine didn't go away for 3 months, and I know the advert was like, if you cough for more than 3 weeks, you're supposed to go and be tested for TB. But the reason why I didn't go until 3 months later is because it was on and off. It was coming and going, and then it was a dry cough, and also I didn't have very severe symptoms, so I didn't think, and maybe I was in denial that it was TB. I don't know. Anyways, I was coughing, and whenever I coughed, I could feel, like, I think the bacteria or whatever it is, I could feel in my chest like something moving. So you guys, if you are disgusted by such things, please just don't watch this video, but I would appreciate if you subscribe, because I don't usually talk about this type of things. But anyways, back to the story. I could feel something like moving in my chest. I think maybe it was the bacteria. Something just moves a little bit, tweaks a little bit, and it was not painful. It was just uncomfortable, and it was weird, and it was like something new. Anyways, I could feel that, and then it goes away, and then it comes back. And I was like, okay, I've been coughing for like 3 months. Let me just go. And I used to go to the hospital. Within the 3 months, I went to the hospital, told them I have this cough. It's been ongoing. It's dry cough. Please, can you please check it out? The doctors just gave me like a syrup or some pills, and I could take it. but it did not go away. So then I started being suspicious 3 months later that this thing is not going away. And I've never felt anything moving in my chest, probably my lungs, before when I'm coughing. This must be something different. So then I decided to go for like a serious check. I remember I got an internship at Mombasa Ports Authority. I remember just going to the general hospital and I talked to them and I told them that like, I feel like this is something more serious. Do you want to like test me for, I don't know what it is, but maybe TB? Because I've been coughing for 3 months. I've been going to hospitals and I've been given like prescriptions and it's not going away. So I feel like it's something a little bit different and serious. So they tested me for TB. Guess what? It was positive. Again, back then, if you had TB, you had to be tested for HIV. Oh my gosh, I was scared to that. I was scared. Anyways, everything turns out okay other than the TB. So then I started my medication, my 6 months journey for curing TB. I did 6 months of medication each and every day, and these medications are, I don't know about now, but back then in 2012 the medications were really strong, especially on my bone. I could feel it. Like about some months in taking the medication, like I couldn't even like cook ugali. Sometimes like going up the stairs, my limbs were just so painful and so weak. I don't know what it is, but I couldn't. Those medications were too strong on my bones and my body generally, and I don't know if that is what it does to people, but that is the side effect that I got. But other than that, that was the only side effect. I was so determined. Every day I made sure I took these pills. It was crazy 6 months. Anyways, the reason why I'm telling you this story is that now this somehow affected my immigration to Canada. So when it was time for me to do my medical exam. Okay, just to finish the story, I finished the medication. I went for checkup. I was cleared of TB, and then I was given a certificate and I lost it. You know, I was just done with medication and I was like, you know what, oops, I'm gonna live my life, it's over. You know, I was just like, it is finished, it is done. So I was so excited to finish. I misplaced that certificate. Kumbe, I didn't know that there's a reason why you're given that certificate. You're supposed to keep it for you for life, I think, if you can. The reason why I'm saying this is because when now it was time for me to do my medical exam, I did the medical exam and everything else was good other than my chest x-ray. So my chest x-ray showed that I had issues with my lung. So, of course, I got an email from the Canada immigration, that I need to go for more tests. And now this included sputum tests. So I had to go back to International Organization for Immigration in Nairobi to collect more samples so that they can do the test. And this sputum, it's sent to London, I think, because then after that I received emails from, London, giving me updates you know. So anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is that once you are cured or once you're treated of TB, there's always a scar that remains in your lungs, and forever it will be there. And that is one thing that I didn't know. So this scar, whenever you do an x-ray, it will always show, and that is what showed on my x-ray. So because I lost the certificate of clearance that I had been cured, there was no way to prove that I had TB so many years back and I was cured. So also they just have to do their own tests to just make sure that I do not have TB. Otherwise, if they determined that I had active TB, then I was going to be inadmissible to Canada until I get the medication, and then when I'm cleared, then I would come to Canada. Anyways, long story short, I went for sputum tests. 3 days, I was just traveling to Nairobi to get this sputum test, and then they sent it. I waited for another 1 or 2 months before I could get the results. I told them that I had TB 12 years ago, and then they said that could be the reason. Do you have that clearance certificate that you're given? I said no. So then it gave me an idea, because where I was cleared was where I was working, that is JKUAT. So I went to JKUAT medical facility and I quickly told them to, like, please, 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 I need a clearance. I was treated here in 2012 for TB and I really need this for my immigration. So they checked the history books and the manual. They used to keep them manually. They went through one by one and luckily they found my name and they wrote me a letter that I was treated there and I was cleared of TB. So I scanned this letter and I sent it to the UK, the email that I was getting from the UK. I also copied to Immigration Canada, the Embassy of Canada in Kenya, and also I took a copy to the International Organization for Immigration. So I took all those copies and took them to them. And with that, then they knew that that was just a scar. It was not an active TB, plus the sputum tests that I had done. Okay, so my application delayed by about 3 months. 2 to 3 months, while they were just still trying to investigate what was wrong, why there's a scar that was showing in my x-ray. After the sputum results were negative, they did another x-ray and the scar was the same. Other than that, when I came to Canada, I was on follow-up. So I had to register with the health, it's Interior Health in BC. So I had to register with them, and once I got here, they actually called me and told me to show up at the medical facility for more tests. So I was on follow-up and they followed me up for like a year and the scar was still the same. They did sputum tests, negative. So then after that, I was cleared, completely cleared. So I am no longer on follow-up. So the reason why I'm telling you this story is because if anybody anywhere in any part of the world has TB or had TB and was treated, or just discovered that they have TB after the x-ray or after the test, then I can tell you that for sure you can still come to Canada. Just get the medication. It will take a little bit longer. And also, if you had TB before and you had been treated, just make sure you keep that clearance certificate. So once you go for the medical exam, then you can show it to them that I had TB way before, and a scar could show up and this is my clearance certificate, just to make your process simpler and faster. So you guys, that's my TB story. So let me know in the comment section your immigration stories. Did you have to delay your application based on any reason, medical or any other reason? And let me know in the comment section, share your experience, or if you have any medical question. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you stories based on my experience. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. That's my story. So you guys, I hope this shed some light for you guys who are hoping to come to Canada or any part of the world. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section, or even just say hi in the comment section. So let's get at least 5 comments in the comment section. I will definitely talk to you guys. It's so lonely here if you don't talk to me, you know. Sometimes I get a lot of people watch my videos, but then I don't know who is watching. I want to connect with you guys. So leave a comment in the comment section. Just say hi, or just tell me, oh, I'm watching from this place and this place. That would really mean a lot to me. So anyways, guys, that's my medical immigration story. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, that's it for now, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.